look east, the time is near of the crowning of the year. Make a house fair as you are able, trim the hearth and set the table. People look east, love the guest is on the way. Furrows be glad, the earth is bare, one more scene is planned in there. Give up your strength, the seed to nourish, that in course the flower may flourish. People look east, love the rose is on the way. Stars keep the watch when night is dim, and more light the bowl shall brim, shining beyond the frosty weather, bright as sun and moon together. People look east, love the star is on the way.
We are bound not by a statement of shared beliefs as Unitarian Universalists, but values like love and justice, respecting and cherishing difference, and by our covenants, that word that means the promises we make to one another about who we will be and how we will be together. Please rise as you are able and join me in saying the words of our covenant, printed in your order of service. Afterwards, we will sing together our doxology. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its prayer. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in freedom, and to help one another.
Our offering this morning will be taken to benefit the work of the Nature Conservancy, an organization working in more than 70 countries toward a shared vision of how to protect for and care for nature. In this time of great need to protect our earth, the offering will be given and gratefully received.
And so we are going to participate in a ritual of welcoming in the evergreens and urging the sun back to its zenith in the sky next season. And we're going to do that by dividing, and half of you will stay in the sanctuary with Mark and members of the choir and learn our song for the day. And half of you will go into our Thomas Starr King and Martin Luther King rooms and decorate half of the garlands, and there will be other crafts, pomanders, oranges with cloves to bring fragrance into your homes, and other amenities, including a hot chocolate bar with whipped cream and sprinkles, marshmallows. I mean, you may never get to the greens. You may be so busy at the hot chocolate bar. And we'll each have about 20 minutes from start to finish in each location. And then you'll hear a bell and you switch. And the people who are in the TSK and MLK rooms second some of them will help us bring and hang the greens up front. So we're a little uneven, not much, but a little. So I think I'm gonna have the first 2 rows. So the Jumonville family and your family will go with the first group, yeah? Yeah? All the rest of you on this side, you'll stay here, but maybe scoot forward so you're closer to Mark and he can hear you and see if you're off pitch or you are dismissed. Let's go make some greens and sing some songs. Oh, no, we're gonna do that.
Yes, if you're willing, just come on down. I know that you've got your favorite pews, but it might be more warmer as well as musically more supportive. You'll need your order of service and little else, just some energy. Fabulous. Thank you. By the way, did you remember from last week how to do People Look East? Those that were here Sunday morning, last Sunday? Anyway, hopefully that made some sense to you. This will be much easier, actually, I think. If you look in your order of service, I printed out the melody that we're going to learn in music form as well as the lyrics underneath the notes. And instead of giving you the entire song, I just kind of gave you the form or the idea of it by looking at this music, and then below it you'll see that there's going to be a second section of the song where I'm asking the choir alone to sing a kind of a different take on this with different words. And then we'll come back and we'll repeat this music for the third section, which will end with a bit of a uplifting little tag. Very simple. I didn't include the music. It's that simple. So what we're gonna spend most of our time is just learning this melody, and then we'll give you an idea of how it's going to fit together. When the other half come in, they learn it, and then we put it all together at the end of the service. So first off, I thought this was an Old English tune, and I still think it is an Old English tune, but actually Audrey Snyder arranged this in the version that we're doing today, and I didn't give her credit, so I want to make sure you're all aware of that. But the tune that we will learn is very simple, and it has kind of a medieval flavor, and so you're going to hear, we brought in a drum. Nicholas is going to play the drum for us. We're going to have that as our accompaniment. Bill will be helping us on the piano with Audrey's accompaniment that she's created for this, and it's also plays with the modes a little bit, which gets a little technical, but it makes the song a little bit more interesting, I believe, and gives it that flavor of sounding, several centuries old. And so let's just listen to it. First off, the word Gaudia means joy, or we're bringing joyfulness into the day, as has been mentioned earlier. By the way, this exercise today is very low calorie. So for those of you that are, watching your December intake, you're good here. We're just going to sing. So here's how this tune goes. Gaudia, Gaudia is how we will pronounce those first two words, but the rest is pretty straightforward. And it goes like this. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. Just do that much with me. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. And it's in three, so it's 1, 2, ba, ba, da, ba. Let's go faster later. The second phrase goes, we welcome you with joy to this festive hall. We start there, one, go. We welcome you to this festive hall. Put those two together and you got half the song. One, beginning, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Good. The next phrase is just like the first phrase. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song. Try that. Gaudia. And then it finishes, and we shall have music all morning long. Which has a fun little rhythmic thing at the end. I don't know if you noticed it, but it kind of goes into slow motion. And I'll just teach you today. Don't worry, I'm not going to teach you too much today, but I will say the word we use to describe this rhythmic idea is called a hemiola. Hemiola, H-E-M-I-O-L-A. And that's when the music all of a sudden slows down in half speed. And that's when we sing the words all morning long. And it goes back into the swing of the music. Let's try the second half. So this is the second line of music. One, ready, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. And we'll hold that long out 2 full measures. So otherwise you can just move like this as you sing, because the speed of it will be more like boom, 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 boom. Gaudia, Gaudia, rum, bum, bum, bum. So it swings, and you feel free to move your body left and right and enjoy that. Let's try putting both of those phrases together. Here we go. Not too fast yet. Ready, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. We welcome you, joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. Exactly. That's exactly it. Let's try it now a little bit faster in the speed in which we will perform it. And we'll do it in the right key. Thank you, Bill. Which brings up one thing I do want to bring your attention to. The only hard thing about the song, I think, is in the first half, you go up high on the welcome, and then you don't go up high on we shall have music. Does that make sense? We welcome you. In the second half, it's and we shall. So it's like in reverse. Instead of starting high and coming down, you'll start kind of where you were and go up. So just try to remember that, and the rest of it will make perfect sense. Let's try it now a little faster, and swing a little bit if you can. 1, 2, 3, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come on and all. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. And then there will be an interlude. Bill will play on the drum. And then the choir will sing a little section. I call it they're going to bring the fa-la-las. Just like when we sing Deck the Hall, fa-la-la-la-la. They're going to bring a little fa-la-la into the piece. And then they will finish. There'll be another interlude. And then we'll come back in and sing exactly the same music you just sang. Let's try that once more. But there's going to be a tag at the end, and I'm going to keep singing the tag. So when we finish the music, just listen to what I do, okay? Here we go. Here's the third section, which you will sing. Here we go. 1, ready, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. And then it continues, Gaudia, 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 sing. And you'll notice in your order of service, I wrote, all will repeat the above music, which we just did, and then we will end with 4 Gaudias. Gaudia, 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 Gaudia. Just like the beginning, only we'll cut just that much and repeat it. Just try 4 Gaudias. 1, ready, go. Gaudia, 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 Gaudia. Yeah, right. And then the last note, pick a note and just sing. I'm just going to leave it at will, you know. We live in an age where we accept anything and everything and appreciate your efforts. Pick a high note if you can, or a harmony note if you can. So let's try just the tag, the little bit we do at the end. 1, ready, go. Gaudia, 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 sing. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, pick a note and just sing. And that's how we'll end the piece. And if you watch me, you'll see where it ends. It kind of is a sing, just a big rip-roar exit. Good. Now let's try it. Now I'm going to warn you, I've asked the tenors and the basses in the choir to elaborate. They've got an arrangement where they actually echo you like a round on the 3rd verse. So on the 3rd verse, don't let them upset what we're doing. Does that make sense? We're going to sing our song, and then the tenors and basses, raise your hand, tenors and basses in the choir. Yeah, they're going to sing something else after you, so don't let that bother you, okay? So otherwise, I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's try it with drum, with piano, with everything, and just see how it goes, okay? Here we go. We have 4 measures before we come in, but if you kind of watch me like a good chorister, you will know when to come in. Here we go. And we'll start with drum first. Piano. And now you. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. Have another interlude. Here we come in, and go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. We welcome you with with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song. We shall have music all morning long. Gaudia, 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 Gaudia. Yeah, that's the idea. That's exactly it. Woo! Great. And I think to clarify, spatially, I'll have the tenors and basses stand together, maybe on the ramp or somewhere, just so that the contrast is clear for those that are listening, particularly at home, online and stuff, because it's probably a little vague where you are. But that will be great. Terrific. Let's see if there's anything to clarify. And sopranos and altos in the chorus, I think maybe standing or sitting more together just to isolate you and to have you together there. And maybe closer to the drum. That way we can feel the drum as you're singing. Sometimes it's hard to hear the piano and the drum when you're singing because your head is so full of resonance, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Singers often don't know where they are because they're so full of the sound that they're making. So when you're singing with piano and drum, you kind of want to have that feeling, nearby. All right, good. Let's try it one more time. There's one little trick. I don't know, and it's more of a technical thing, but do you notice in your music on the word one, above it you'll see a note with a natural sign before it? That means we're venturing into a slightly different color. And those of you that are artists, you know what I mean. Color is everything. So musically, it's the same thing. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. And then later, we put the B back to a flat on the word you. So instead of one, on the word you, we make it lower again. And it creates this interesting change in mode or mood, in a sense. We welcome you with joy. So it's a different kind of attitude almost. So just be aware of that. It's tricky. If I didn't bring it up, you probably wouldn't have worried about it ever. But for musicians, it's those types of things that we work on, a lot, just to make sure that the right color and mood is present in any given measure. So let's try it one more time. Just now get in more into the swing of it, because I think in the end, we want you to feel joyful. And in the end, if you're performing, we want you to look and seem joyful as well. So that takes a little bit of acting prowess and a little bit of physical, cathartic kind of freedom. So let's try it one more time, all the way through. Okay, here we go. Gaudi. We welcome you with yeah, a good ending. That's great. Yeah, bells, that's great. Oh, perfect timing, too. Thank you. It's time for you to go have marshmallows and decorate. Thank you very much. Try to remember what you just did. You sound fabulous. We meet Thursday nights at 7:15 downstairs. The only room downstairs. You can't get lost. So, service in your hand again. You will need an order of service as you come in case you left it in the other room or somewhere else. I forgot to remind people in the first half, we're caroling this afternoon, so if you're energized and finding this exercise fulfilling in ways that you didn't expect, join us. Okay. I wonder how it looks. Are most people here that were, oh, here comes some more. Yeah, look in your order of service while you're getting situated at the bottom of page 4. Come on down, come on down. Emma. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. For those just walking in, make sure you have your order of service with you. Order of service, looking at the bottom of page 4. Great. We are going to learn today this tune, which must go back many, many, many decades, centuries, but has been arranged by Audrey Snyder for us. We're going to add not just your voices here in a moment, but also drum and piano. and a little bit of body movement left and right because it has a nice beat to it. But let's learn the notes first. You'll notice in the order of service, I have included the music here, and this is all you need to learn and know, pretty much. I've given you the music, the lyrics, and also the form of the music, if that it'll make sense to you in a moment. And I'll explain that in a little bit more later. But let's start with just how this tune goes. First off, we'll eventually want you to look joyful because it is all about that. And the word Gaudia is exactly that. So, and you'll see that both halves of your line start with that. So we're going to sing this in simple unison as a congregation, and I'm going to teach it bit by bit by bit. So here's how the first few notes go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. Try that. One, ready, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. And then the second half of that line is, we welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Try that. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Great. Let's put those two phrases together. It goes faster than that, but let's keep it that slow right now. One, ready, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. And then we go right into the next line, which starts exactly the same as the first line. So let's remind ourselves of what that is. One, ready, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in the song. And then the last part of it is, it doesn't go high, it stays kind of there and then goes up before we end it. It goes like this, Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. And I'm going to hold the last note a little longer, just because of the word. Let's try the second half of the second line. And the note starts here, and it goes down, 1, 2, 3, 1, go. And we shall have music all morning long. And when we get to all morning long, we stretch out the rhythm a bit. You'll notice I have a comma before the word all. That means feel free to breathe, finish the word music, and just go all morning long. And then we get back into the swing of the music. If I were choreographing this, which we're not going to do, but feel free to move, but if I were choreographing, I'd be swaying to the music. And when we get to that comma, I'd go all morning long, and then back when we get to long, we go back to the sway. We call that musical event a hemiola, and that is heard a lot in music of the day, dance music of the day. If you study old dance, you'll know that there's often a place where you go into some special move at moments like this, and it's always right near the end of a section. It's where you stretch out the music twice as slow. Great. Let's now put some of this together. Let's do the first line all together. Just the first line. Ready? Here's a fresh D. 1, ready, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. Go up. I welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Great. Then the second half, same thing, only we don't go up immediately, we climb up later. Here we go, second line, 1, ready, go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. Exactly. Now, once we sing that, and it's faster than that, and we'll show you that in a second. Well, actually, let's do it one more time at speed. And let's show you what it's like with a drum and piano. Let's do that. Here we go. So first off, we're going to start with a little drum beat, and then 4 measures of piano. And then if you watch me, and your sensibilities will probably do it anyway, but just watch me and I'll give you the big entrance for when we sing what we just did. So here's how it will begin. Get your body moving. Here we go, and we sing. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. Great. That's exactly right. By the way, we have joy, and that's what Gaudia means. Joy, joy. And then what will happen, if you look in your page at the bottom, it says, the chorus then will sing a second verse of sorts. I call it the fa-la-la. They're going to bring the fa-la-la to the music, just like in Deck the Hall, which we will also sing today. And when they sing words like Gaudia, fa-la-la-la-la. We joyfully sing, which is what Gaudia means. And then later they sing fa-la-la-la-la, and may our hearts be gladdened by the music we bring. So the whole idea, yes, of singing is to bring joy. And it kind of feeds, it's a cyclical kind of a thing. The more you sing, the more joy you bring. The more you sing, the more joy there is, the more singing can happen. So that's what will happen. The chorus will sing a second verse, and then Bill will play another interlude, and then we will repeat what we just did. But it's going to be a little different in that I've asked the tenors and the basses to do something else at the same time. Don't listen to them. They're doing fine. That's not what I mean. But what they're doing is they're going to sing something, they're going to echo and do something a little different. So it'll just add some nice flavor to what we've just learned. And then I'll show you how it ends, okay? So let's do the version where the tenors and basses are singing against you a little bit. So sing what you just did, even with more fervor and commitment, so that when they sing, it doesn't upset things. Actually, it makes it more exciting, which is a good idea anyway. So here is the third section of the piece, the last section. And Bill will play a little interlude, and I'll bring you in. Here we go. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. And then right there, we will add a little tag. And the tag is simple. You sing the same Gaudia tune that you sing at the beginning. Gaudia, Gaudia. Then repeat it. Gaudia, Gaudia. And then we have one more thing. Sing the word sing on any note that feels right. And do it with commitment and joy without any reservation. And it'll be what it is. Fabulous. Joyful. So, and that's how this ends. So I'm going to show you how that fits in. So let's do that one more time. Basses, sing even louder because right now the congregation's winning. So here we go. Let's do that third section one more time, and then I'm going to sing the ending, so you'll see how it fits in at the end. Here we go. 1, 2, interludes. Gaudia, 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 come join in with joy to this hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, music all morning long. Gaudia, 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 sing. That's the idea, yes. So here's how the ending is. Gaudia, 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 sing. If you don't have a high voice, or wah if you have a high voice. But just pick any note. We can have harmony, pick a low note, pick your own note, make it yours. That's great. Now, let's try it all the way through. I'm going to actually ask the choir to sing that second verse, so you'll see how long that is. If you're not sure when to come in, you know what to do, right? Watch the conductor, yes. It doesn't have to be me, but I am today that person. So here we go, beginning with the whole thing. Gaudia, we welcome you with joy to this fest. Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. Joyfully sing. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all, we welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. Gaudia, 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 yeah, that's it. Woo. Good. That's exactly right. And we will sing, we will stand when we do this, of course, and again, you'll feel a little more maybe free to move a little bit, enjoy it. The cameras are on, so, or will be on. I'm not sure what's happening right now. But, so in the order of service, you'll see that we will perform this after a reading. Well, what will happen is in a moment we'll sing Deck the Hall when this second group, I guess, parades in the greenery. And during Deck the Hall, I believe they'll be hanging the greenery. But we'll sing Deck the Hall, all the verses, at least once, and then the reading, and then we will stand and sing what we just did. And then you'll notice at the end, after the extinguishing of the chalice, we will do it again. And that's an excuse for you to really let it rip. Because you'll know that you've been able to do it, and then that confidence will be there and comfort. And if you want more, we are caroling this afternoon. So if any of you want to join us, feel free. We're singing all the great hits. We might even do this one. Why not? I don't know. But all the normal fare, including some Hanukkah music and traditional carols. So we're heading over to the Ivy House from here, walking to the Ivy House, and then slowly heading west, and we'll end up at a member's home for a big party. And I wonder if she knows how big her party needs to be, but anyway, we'll be showing up for a big party at the end of the afternoon. So anyway, if you want some more information, I have information here with me after the service is over. Let's try it one more time, because it looks like we have just about that much time to do it. So why don't you stand this time, and feel free to sway and do your own choreography, and yeah. Enjoy the hemiola, enjoy the text. In this room, it's hard to get the text out because we have such a great acoustic. So to communicate the words, feel free to kind of overdo them a little bit. So here's the beginning, and. Gaudi, come one and all, we welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudi, Gaudi, come join in a song, and we shall have a music all morning long. Gaudia, Gaudia, come on in all. We welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in a song. We shall have music all morning long. Gaudia, 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 sing. It's perfect, isn't it? It's like we have a festive hall with a greenery, and come join in song. It's a great, it kind of encapsulates what we've just done this morning. Thank you all very much. I hear the bell. Rest yourselves. Get ready for some fa-la-la of your own. Are we ready to deck? Okay.
And then we're gonna. Do we have any engineers in the house? Any mechanical engineers? We can always use some of those right about now.
You're looking at the wrong person.
I'm looking at the wrong person. Yeah. Exactly. The music sounds good, though.
Oh, we're ready.
Oh, it looks like we've got some greens ready. All right, everybody, I invite you to rise as you're able. We're going to sing Deck the Halls, and we are going to keep singing Deck the Halls until it looks like the greens are hanging, even if by a thread. We'll fix it later, but so let's join. Mark, you can lead. Thank you, Reiko.
Deck the hall with boughs of
Don't touch the pulpit greens. We learn our lessons. We need more heavier gauge wire next year. All right. Yeah, can you just do something? I got it. Great.
Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all, we welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall have music all morning long. Gaudia, Gaudia, come one and all, we welcome you with joy to this festive hall. Gaudia, Gaudia, come join in song, and we shall find music all morning long. Gaudia, 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 sing.
We extinguish our chalice now, knowing that we carry its flame with us in our hearts, the call to truth and love and commitment in the world, until we meet again. I now invite us to rise, and let's join hands, feel the pulse of life in our neighbor as we bless one another before we go out into the week. Thank you to all of the people who made today possible. Thanks to our participants. And now in our comings and our goings, may the light of love shine upon us. Out from within us, be gracious unto us, and grant us peace. For this is the day, and this is the season that we are given. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. I think we're going to sing our song one more time, right, Mark? All right, get your words, stay standing and rising in body and spirit.